village of Dave here, heading for Chonburi immigration. This is the third attempt. So, just got the motorbike taxi about 9:30 in the morning. Got to go to the bank, which opens at 10 o'clock. So, bank stuff and then going to stamp duty. Thursday the 12th of April. Just got to Bangkok Bank, 9:30 in the morning. Just got to get a copy of my proof that I've got a bank account, and also my bank statement. Then going into immigration and hopefully get my 3-month pass. So that's the plan, see how it goes, and just wait for the bank to open in about half an hour. So it's now 10 o'clock, number 1's on the board up there, I've got number 3, so it shouldn't be too long. Okay, so it's now 10:15, got my bank statement sorted out, so now I'm just going to go and get a copy of that, and then off to the blue sign down there to immigration. I'm going to get a copy in here and then get to immigration. Okay, so I've just finished here at Thai immigration. It's 11:22, so it hasn't taken me too long, so I'll just run through. As you can see, it's very quiet here today, so went through very quickly. Now I'll run through the whole process, but after 2 fails, today has been a success, and they've given me my passport back, taken all the paperwork, and basically told me to come back on the 27th of April. That is when my present visa runs out, and hopefully they'll have my 3-month extension to stamp in my passport. We'll sit, wait and see, but looks like it all went well today. So from all the documents I had in the previous video, I thought I was just short of the letter from the bank and the bank statement, but they also wanted a copy of all the used pages in my bank book, which was 3 extra pages. She also said, because I had 2 full copies made, so she said that I needed to make a 3rd copy, so I had to copy everything again. I'll try and work out what paper I use later, but a lot of paper just for one person, plus all of the stuff I'm throwing away that didn't get used. So yeah, fairly pleased. I'm going to walk down to Cheap Charlie's. Going to have a nice cold Leo, chill out, and they charged me 2,000 baht for the pleasure. So I think by the time you take into account all the bike taxis, the BART buses, the papers being copied, and any other charges that I can't remember now, but I would say it's going to be somewhere near 3,000 baht in total for me to get my 3-month extension. Now, I'd imagine it will be pretty similar when I go back in 3 months for my 1-year visa, but I've been to I've been to get the forms for the 1-year visa, so I've got 3 copies of them. So I'm making a start on that already. I'll put everything else together sometime between now and the 3 months that I've got, and then hang an application in for my 1-year O visa. So that's for the future. I'm going to wait 2 weeks now to go back, and then hopefully it's sorted. But all went well today, so well pleased. Finished before 11:30. Didn't get to the bank till 9:30. Then into the bank. It was another 15 minutes in there, and the rest of the time was just spent copying stuff in immigration. So that's it. I'll run through all the forms that I had to go through, and let you see how easy it is. So here we are at Cheap Charlie's again after having doing my immigration successfully, hopefully. So just got a beer, having a Leo, a nice cold Leo, red hot here. Now the subtotal for that is 79 baht, and not like I got it wrong the other day. So sorry, Cheap Charlie's, you are cheap. You're as cheap as my chicken tin hut place. So thanks, Cheap Charlie. There's a place there. Right, so I'm just on the way back from Jomtien. Hopefully visas all sorted out. So I'll do a little summary of the whole day and what the requirements were, and give you some idea of what I had to go through. Okay, so I went to immigration today, sorting out my 30-day visa. This is my 3rd attempt, so this is just a little summary of the day and what it's all about. So it all started when I flew in from Vietnam a couple of months ago, 12th of February I think it was. Got my instant 45-day tourist visa, which you get from the UK. So I've got that, and then I extended by 30 days. So that took me up to the 27th of April. So the next part of my plan was to get my 90-day visa, which is required before you go for your retirement 1-year O visa. So this was all about getting my 90 days. So first requirement you need to have at least 6 months time left on your valid on your passport, which I've got years, so that didn't really affect me. The second thing form is you fill out a TM87. Now, TM87, that's the one you use for getting your visa, your 90-day. So you fill that out, and on the reverse side of that, you add a photograph, a passport photo, and basically you just fill in passport numbers, dates when you arrive, stuff like that. Now also in your passport, you've got a page when you arrive in Thailand, which was the 12th of February. So they want a copy of that page, and then they also want a copy of the expiry date page of your last visa. So my last 30-day extension, they want to see that as well. So that's another page. Now there's another form called the receipt of notification. You need a copy of that. Then there's the bank details. You've got to have a letter from the bank on the day you are applying for the visa. If you get it any time before, they won't accept it, which I found out the hard way. But I got that sorted today. You need a bank statement, and you need a copy of any of the used pages in your bank book. So I've got 3 pages of transactions, so I needed 3 extra copies for them. So they ask you for a hand-drawn map of where your condo is located. Mine looked like it was drawn by 5-year-old or less, but they accepted it, so that was all right. And there's another form you have to fill out, which is called an STM2 form, and also another form for penalties for overstay, just signing it saying that you accept their fines if you overstay your visa. Now the condo, they wanted a full copy of the contract. They wanted a copy of the passport of the owner of the condo. They wanted a buy and sale contract for the condo. They wanted a title deed for the condo, and on the title deed there was a reverse side. You had to copy that as well. So after the map, you needed a form called a STM2, and also another form, penalties for overstay. So that's basically signing a page that if you do overstay your contract, that you will accept whatever the fines are they're going to give you. Sit down if you want. Okay, so this was my 3rd attempt to get my 90-day visa from immigration. All started off about 9:15 this morning. I went to the bank on the motorcycle taxi. Got there about quarter past 9:20. The bank wasn't open until 10, so I had over a half-hour wait. Ended up being 4th in the queue, and so I got seen fairly quickly. Got a letter from the bank saying that I'd got an account with them and a bank statement. Then left the bank. So 15 minutes later, went to a photocopy shop and copied 3 used pages in my bank book. So that was the bank covered, and I'd got all the other bits of paperwork ready. So went round the corner to immigration. Place was nearly empty. I walked straight in to the counter. He gave me a ticket. I went down to the area I needed to be, and I was probably in there within 5 minutes of waiting inside there. Now I was lucky enough to get the lady that was all kitted out in the military uniform, looking very official, very straight faced, not a very happy looking lady. So she went through my papers. I got 2 copies of everything, which is what I thought I needed. She went through them. Basically, she said that she needed 3 copies. So I had to go to the photocopy area inside immigration and get another copy of the whole lot. Went back down, submitted them after a 5-10 minute wait. She told me to go and sit outside and wait out there. I'd also paid 2,000 baht fee, so just waited on them. They called me in, and basically it was I gave me my passport back. Told me I got to come back on the 27th of April, which is the day my visa runs out, and basically that's what I've got to do. I've got to wait. So all the paperwork submitted and accepted. So hopefully that's all okay. Just got to wait until the 27th. Go to the immigration. I would think they'll take my passport, sort the stamp and whatever. I don't know how long that will take. And then I will have 90 days visa extension. The plan after that is to go back with a month left on my visa. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to then apply for my own retirement 1-year visa. Now, it's more or less all the same things that I had for this 30-day visa. I need to submit them again, but the only difference is the front page sheet is a different one for the 1-year visa, but I've got some of them. So basically I'll fill that out, copy everything else, so I'm ready. Then I'll copy all of that 2 more times, so I've got 3 copies, and then hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult getting my next visa, but won't hold my breath. They seem to lay obstacles in your way all the time, or look for things that you're missing. So we'll wait and see on that one. But hopefully today was a success, and on the 27th of April I'll be able to go in there and sort out my 3-month visa. So a little bit of a nightmare really. I would advise you going to an agent, using an agent if money's no object. If you like saving money like me, then this is the way to do it. Okay, so the total cost of getting this visa, this 90-day visa, was the visa cost 2,000 baht. Because I went to the bank beforehand and had to get another copy of the bank statement twice, that's another 600 baht in total. Then got my motorbike taxis, I think that's about it. Maybe a few beers that I could put to the charge as well, because of the stress level, and yeah, so I reckon under 3,000 baht. Yeah, so 3,000 baht comes to just over £70, and that'll get me 3 months. And then I think it'll be a similar charge for when I go for the O series, 1-year visa. Only I won't be doing the bank 3 times, so it'll probably be more like £60 for my 1-year visa. So basically about £130–140, and that'll get me 15 months extension in Thailand. So that'll be it for this video. So please like, subscribe and press the bell. And I'll be back with some more jokes sometime. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.